passing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Oh my god, what is that?
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Whoa!
Oh my god! What is that?
What if Heismei's not a bad guy?
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heismei?
I didn't expect a chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
He's a little guy. I didn't know that you Chief were little
We
guys.
owe you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
He's like a flying
people you
mouse.
kidnapped?
Look at his little
What are you
wings.
talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
Look at his Riz face.
That weapon. So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
I think he's not a bad guy.
Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Peril again?
Here I come!
Wait, he looks so little. His portrait
No
is so
hard feelings.
good. I wonder if
Where'd
you
he go?
can beat
Disappeared
him,
just like that.
and what happens
Even
if you
wholly
do.
surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing, strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us.
Why did
It is
Alfie just send me
frustrating,
this?
but we must press on.
Investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
I feel like he's not going to
Let's
be a
take
bad
look
guy.
first.
The inside's pretty shabby too. By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper. Child's letter.
This is-
Oh, a letter?
What the what?
It says to Papa, "Thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever." Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much into the script, they must be well educated.
Oh,
Was this letter written to Heismei? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father. Is he not the villain he was made out to be? Mayhap indeed.
huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Ujif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for the burial.
I see.
So it's an urn, but judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. 'Tis only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismei's own child.
And so,
He is but a fallen knight, and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
So apparently,
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him.
But
Can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
no.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. Would that he had some weakness we could exploit. Holding the urn for ransom is evil.
this place. Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heismei have so much cloth lying about? I bet it's to dampen noise.
Aha. Hey,
Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are, and that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when there's humans about.
I see.
So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Ujif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then...
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
Nice.
worth a shot.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Not the banging and popping.
Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
This is so
Kind of nice
goofy.
getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order! I feel very attacked!
Relax, relax.
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Gallica, the sound of your wings keeps me up at night!
This game is so goofy.
You're so smart! Gallica, please be nicer to me!
Hey! I'm your fairy guide, not your fairy godmother. We're on a mission here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
That's so funny. Come here. We need to talk. What is going on? Please be nicer to me.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Yes.
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
I like that I'm just
And
still standing
why is
like
that,
this.
Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee the people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
Again?
A few moments later.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale
One
you suggest would be
hamster
damn near
man.
impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Because he stood up against King Luis or something.
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out.
He's kind of
stripped
swaggy
my
though. Look at
titles,
him.
And put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heisme really our kidnapper?
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
Yeah.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd.
Hulkenberg.
No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
Yeah, because they
So you
wanted to
think
get rid
I'm
of
the
him.
one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains.
I'm not putting this boy in chains. Look at him. Aww. He's so cutie.
What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ew!
Ugh, don't remind me.
You need a shower.